Hi, and welcome back, or welcome to my podcast. This is my little corner of the internet where I talk about my knitting, my crochet, my cross stitch, my sewing, or whatever other crafty pursuit I happen to be up to at the time. Today is just going to be a knitting and crochet podcast. I've got, well, mostly knitting. I only have knitting. One of these days, I will actually have crochet to show. Um, so last week I said that I would, or last episode, I said that I would try to post every 2 weeks. It's been a month since then. Um, Honestly, I have some mental health issues and some chronic illness issues, and I did not have the energy, mental or physical, to be able to record. So we're back now, though. And I've decided to kind of help with the need for energy to be able to do this. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and split the knitting, crochet, and cross stitch. So, knitting and crochet is going to be one podcast, and then once a month, I will upload my uh, cross stitch, what I did in the month. So, later on in the next day or two, hopefully, I'll be able to record a cross stitch update for what I did in February. And there will be no sewing wrap up for February because I literally sewed half a pair of pants and that's it. So those I'll just carry into March podcast. So let's get started because I'd like to make this a semi quick podcast if at all possible. So my first finish is the Cityscape Cowl by Tori Yu. I test knit this for her. It is now out. I will link it below. But I absolutely love it. I love the way the construction is done. You cast on, and you knit sideways, and there's a I-cord edging, which I absolutely love. I love the way this worked out. It came out amazingly, and I love the way it fits. Um, when it's cold, I love that it can go up like this. However, when it's a little bit warmer, I've just been tucking it, and I've worn this quite a few times since making it, and I absolutely love the way. So the yarn I used for this is Knit Pick Swish DK in the color Pinecone Heather, and like I said, I love it. There's the cabling. It is beautiful. Okay, and toss that over there. My next finished object are a pair of socks. These are the opal yarn, their Van Gogh collection. This is the Starry Night inspired yarn, and I love it. Obviously, I love Van Gogh, and I love all of his paintings. So when they released this, I had to buy as much as I could. I think I got 3. This is my second pair, and I've still got one left, one skein left. This is a simple 64 stitch sock. I don't really follow a pattern anymore because I've knit enough socks that I don't need to. I did a 2x2 rib, knit the leg. I did a basic slip stitched heel flap and gussets, knit the foot, and then did the normal toe that is in most patterns. These I knit obviously from the top down. I tend to switch if I do bottom up or top down. It pretty much depends on what kind of heel I want to do. But I love the way these turned out. I haven't worn them yet, but they will go in my sock drawer next. Okay, the next, sorry if you see me looking over here, there they are. I have my computer over here today. The next finish are the So Summer shorts by Jessie Made Designs. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these. Um, the pattern calls for a cotton linen blend yarn, which I thought about doing, but I don't have any of that yarn at the moment, and I'm really trying to use up what I have without buying yarn. So I opted for wool, which I live in Alaska, so wool shorts are not a big deal. So you start with this, the top down. Um, I love the way they are. They're super high rise, and they look so cute. So this yarn is, I've been trying to be a good podcaster and keep all my yarn bands in little bags so that I don't forget or lose them. So this is Yarn Bee Authentic Hand Dyed in the color Lavendaria. This is from a certain store that I don't actually want to support. I bought this yarn before I realized how much of, all that. Anyways, but I love the way these turned out. They're super cute, and I can't wait to wear them constantly all summer. I have purposely been not wearing them until I did a podcast just because I wanted to be able to show them off. Okay, the next project I have is the Cityscape. Nope, this is the City Top. Cityscape was the cowl. This is the City Top by Tori Yu, and it turned out so pretty. This has a top version and a dress version. Eventually, I would like to make the dress version because I think it'd be super cute. I cropped it about an inch from what she has in the pattern just because I wanted, I have like a specific outfit I want to wear this with. I have not worn this. It actually just got off the blocking mats this morning and finally is dried out. And it is so pretty. I love the construction. I love the twisted rib, the twisted rib pattern on the sides as well as on the straps, and it goes down the arm. There's some of my hair. And the yarn for this is, I should have gotten these out before I started, but here we are. It's La Vie Ennemie in the color Rust in their Twisted Nouveau base. But I absolutely love this. I can't wait to wear it with high-waisted pants. I've got a pattern that I want to sew, and it's for the Lucille trousers from Gertie, from Gertie's Patreon. It's a pattern from a couple years back, but I absolutely love them. I also think this would look super cute with I have a high-waisted green skirt that this would look adorable with. So I absolutely love this one. I mean, I absolutely love most of the things that I make, so let's, be honest here. So my last finish object is the 2x2 hat from Sari Nordlund. I picked this pattern because of the increases. I don't know if you can really see them. It's a top down, and you do these really neat increases, which you can kind of see now that it's been blocked. Um, but it would be so much nicer in a solid color. The pattern page has her picture is a solid pink, and you can really see the design. But it worked out nicely. I knit this for my son. I've been, I decided to, every year, I try to make a new pair or a new hat for my husband and my son and my dad. And I, uh, I let my son pick out this yarn, and it is Valkyrie Fibers. This is one of her old ones. I don't know how long ago this came out, but this is from her Middle Earth series, and it's the color Minismurgul. My son's super into Lord of the Rings, so when he saw the name of this yarn, he absolutely needed it. It fits in perfect. I just did the basic length with no brim. He can fold it up if he wants to, but he likes it this way. And it's fingering weight, so it's a lightweight hat. I would show it on, but it's still wet, so I'm not going to put it on. Okay, so next are my whips. And I have 4 of them. So I had every intention of finishing this project before my podcast. It didn't happen. I kind of got tired of it, but I'm going to get back to it because I absolutely love it. And this is the WAAF pullover. This is a vintage pattern from the 1940s during World War II. And so this is made for a 36-inch bust. I don't have a 36-inch bust, so I am having to change up the pattern a little bit. Not really change it up, I'm just grading it up. And I cannot get it out of the bag. Good Lord. Okay, so the yarn I'm using for this is this Knit Picks upcycled alpaca blend. This is no longer available. I got it as on a deal as it was leaving the shop. So last time I had the back panel done, and this time I have most of the front panel done. I was here in the last podcast. I finished the body, got the first side done, and I've still got to do this side. I am absolutely loving the way this is turning out, and I can't wait to be able to wear it. Um, and I am enjoying the process of knitting it. I just got kind of tired of it, which I tend to get tired of patterns over time. It happens. I'll usually come back to them. So, and if I love them, I'll definitely come back to them, which this one I absolutely love. So I will come back to it. The next pattern I have is like the one that saw the least amount of progress since the last podcast, and that is my Skyline pullover. This is by Tori Yu. I'm doing color blocking with a saddle shoulder, and I did like an inch of knitting. It wasn't much, and it's sitting on whatever these rubber tubing things are called. I cannot remember. Um, because I stole the needles to work on something else. Like I said, this one really didn't get very much work. It's another one that I'm kind of tired of the pattern. I know that once I finish the body, um, the sleeves are going to fly through because there's more interest to it. It's just, this is straight stockinette. It's a lot of stockinette. I'll get to it eventually. I'm kind of, obviously, by the shorts and tank top that I made, um, that I made this past couple weeks, I'm more into summer knits at the moment. So that's pretty much all I want to work on. My next cast on are the, what is this called? They are the thick tan line shorts, another pair of shorts. And these are by, who is Brianna Lupino, I believe is her name. Um, I don't have much on these. And this is, you're supposed to do a provisional cast on. I hate doing provisional cast on, so I didn't do it. And then once you're done with the shorts, then you knit the band. I'm just gonna pick up stitches and knit the band. It'll be a little bit tighter, but I honestly don't care. I would rather do that than have to do the provisional cast on. Um, this yarn, I forgot. So, okay, back to the Skyline pullover. The yarn for that is Knit Picks. Nope, Michaels. It's from Michaels, and it's Loops and Thread. It's the first time I've worked with it. Um, so that's, forgot to say that. Okay, this yarn is K&C Essential Cotton. This is the brand that's exclusive to Joann's. It's like their brand. Obviously, I won't be able to get a hold of this anymore since, you know, that whole thing. But it's a DK weight cotton yarn, and I like the way it's coming out. It's a lot softer than a lot of the other cottons that I've worked with, but honestly, I started this, I did a bunch in a couple days, and then I just have not, I'm not loving the process of making it, and I think it's mainly, I think it might be the yarn. I don't know. And it might also be the fact that this is a DK weight yarn, and for some reason recently all I've wanted to work with is fingering weight yarn. So that might be the reason. But I will get back to these. I definitely want these for summer. Okay, and my last work in progress is a hat. Since I finished my son's hat, I decided to cast on a hat for, it's caught on something, cast on a hat for my dad. This is another fingering weight hat. It's a light, springy hat. I've met my dad and husband and son a lot of worsted weight, thick wool hats that are great for the middle of winter, but I wanted something that was a little more lightweight, something that they can wear spring, fall, or like a cold summer night. And this is it. So this yarn is, I don't know if I have the tag for it, but I do know the yarn. Yeah, I don't have the tag. This is from Wool and Vinyl, and this is from her collection that are based on songs. And this one's based on the song Werewolves of London, which I love that song. So when I ordered from her, I got some of my favorite songs that she had at the moment. I've got another one I'm gonna have to knit with that I absolutely love. But I'm loving the way this is coming out. It's I love this color. So I'm not doing a pattern. This is just a basic beanie. I don't really need a pattern for it. I've knit enough hats. I did a 2x2 rib. I think I cast on 120 stitches on US 4 3.5 mil needles, and I'm just gonna knit until probably another inch or two before I do the decreases. And this has been a simple hat. I've actually done all of this since I think I cast it on Saturday night. And most of this has been I'm watching TV and I'm not watching my knitting um project. So uh, yes. Anyways, this one's not going to take very long. So let's see. Plans. That's all um the knitting that I have to show. So let's talk about plans. Obviously, by the fact that I didn't finish my WAF pullover, maybe I shouldn't do plans, but you know, here I am. So I do have a test knit. I already got the pattern for it, but I am waiting on the yarn. Um, I'm trying to use yarn that I have, but I didn't have quite enough of what I wanted, and there was a sale on blue yarn from Knit Picks, so I ordered that, and then I'm using it's a so the pattern that I'm knitting is it's called the or testing is the Avalon sweater by Maiden Knitwear. I'll put a photo up, and it does have a contrast color, and I already picked out the contrast color. I actually had to ask Instagram because I wasn't 100% sure where I wanted to go with it. One of the suggestions really stuck out to me that I got. So I will be working on that. I would like to finish my WAF pullover. Obviously, I want to finish um, this hat, and I would like to work on my shorts, the thick tan line shorts, but I'm not going to force myself to work on something that I'm not enjoying. I'll eventually get it done. It won't be a big deal. But other than that, that's all I've got for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Bye.